It's lunchtime. I'm in my car, and I don't see that anybody's here yet, but I'm going to go ahead and just press on. I have like a little over 30 minutes left before I need to get back across the street and up to the courtroom. So, I had to run and buy myself a jacket. It's actually called this is all I could find at it's a wearable blanket, but it is so cold in there. I feel like I can't. It was painful. So anyway, and I forgot my jacket this morning. I waited in line for a lot of hours. I just barely realized that, or I just decided to go at the last minute, pretty much. I knew that Adam Cox was going to testify today. I heard that Kay might, and then Colby said he was coming. So I decided at the last minute pretty much, and I did wake up a little bit late, but I was down here about a little after 7, waited in line, and at first was trying to wait outside. I'm like, there's nobody waiting. What is going on, right? Fortunately, I found out. I ran into Lauren Matthias. She said everyone's upstairs waiting in line. So fortunately, I got in line. There's quite a few family here today. Rex was with Adam. And I see chat popping up, but I can't. It doesn't stay up, and I don't know how to make it. So I can't see chat. Sorry. I don't know how to do it. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, it just pops up for a second and it doesn't stay up, so. Okay, anyway, so Colby's here, and I think it's been hard for him. Lori's very happy, acting very lawyer-ish, as she does. You could see visibly that it was hard for Adam, and it was really weird. I mean, he said it's the worst thing that's ever happened in his life, and he said he knew that they had done something to Charles. He knew that, and there was a lot. But when she examined him, it was like she was trying to have a conversation with him. It was really, really weird. Like they haven't spoke. They hadn't spoke in 8 years, and it was really like she was trying to have a conversation with him. It was cringe, actually. It made you feel weird. And talking about her enchiladas, and it was strange. And then all of a sudden she was like gonna ask questions, but I can't even think now what she said. I've been taking some notes. Then the Trina K came back up to, re-examine whatever, I can't think right now, but to ask questions again. And Lori did this whole objection, beyond the scope, all this stuff, but she kind of said it all a little wildy, like, I don't know, it got kind of loud, and the judge was like, hey. It was weird. Everybody's like, oh my God. He ended up saying she was right. Oh, I see chat. Hey, Justice Jane. Kentucky woman. Try me. Oh, if I touch a screen, I see it. Hey, Sicilian. Uh, so, what else? He was visibly upset when he left. It made me emotional. I can't lie. I had to get my tissues out. So that was a lot. And what else? There's family there that I don't recognize at all. They were really hugging Colby a lot. Colby's sitting right up front, right next to Kay. Lori does this. I haven't seen her actually look directly at him. But I don't have a great view. The person in front of me has bigger hair, and so I keep kind of moving around trying to see stuff. So I don't have a great view, but, you know, she just seems happy. It's crazy. She seems happy. And I would think with her son there, you know, that she would not be so happy. That she actually acts like she's happy. You know how she does, though. It's such a weird feeling. But yeah, there's a lot of family there, and looks like maybe cousins or something. I'm not really sure. But then, and the jurors, they really seem like they're listening. They're writing stuff down. They're paying attention, it appears. And what else? I'm trying to think. Oh, then it was a friend that somebody in the preparative people or whatever person, she was up on the stand. The judge stopped it in the middle. I don't think direct examination was done yet. It didn't appear to be. Well, she didn't say she was done. When the judge called, said to go to lunch. So she just talked about how, you know, the things that Lori was saying were things that that weren't familiar to her in their faith. That they don't have to repent, and they don't have to, or, you know, and being possessed and things like that were uncomfortable for her. Oh, let me see. Yes, Justice Jane, exactly right. Rest in peace, Charles. So sad. Sicilian, I'm not sure. I don't know if Kay is or not. I heard that she might, but I'm not sure. They're gonna finish this friend. I think her name's Celeste, maybe. I don't know why I can't remember right now. Hello, Simon says. You can't figure out a person. You're right, Kentucky woman. You can't. There are a couple ladies here that I met this morning. I've been chatting with. They are here for a family wedding. Neither one of them live here. They came in from different states and came straight from the airport here. They're just here for a wedding this weekend, but they decided to come in here. And so I've been talking to them, and, you know, it's the same thing. Like, nobody can get their head around it. Oh, you know who's here? I never talk about this, but I'm not a fan. So I pretty much haven't said anything. I haven't been a fan for a long time, but Annie Cushing is here. She acts kind of goofy, like, I don't know. even there. And so Shaq's a little, I don't know, a little odd, but of course I say all this because when she was saying, she was saying stuff about Colby, and that just really, I just can't get into that. I'm not going, it's just not a cool thing to do. The mic drop was when Nancy Joe, yes, it was. I love that. Yes, I tried to make one. That's so funny, Justice Jane. I was going to work on that last night when I decided to come. So then I was like, okay, well, I need to iron some stuff. I need to get everything done since I won't be home tomorrow. And I ended up being up, gosh, really late. When I set my alarm, it said I was going to be able to sleep for 4 hours. And I did turn it off and go back to sleep for about 15, 20 minutes, I think. So, yeah, I really, that was awesome. That, and whenever she said, well, you were having an affair, there's that. Yeah, it's just weird that I felt really emotional in there, just seeing Colby and seeing Adam, and and all the lives that the things that she has put these people through, and she just keeps doing it. She's not going to stop. It's all about her. It's just crazy. It's really wild, and it's weird because there's all this stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get parking, and there's all this stupid construction downtown here, and it's all one ways, and trying to get parked, trying to get into the line and everything. You're doing all this stuff, and then you're like, what evil, like, you're literally in the presence of absolute grotesque evil. It's just vile. And she's okay with it. Like I was telling Mr. Snotty last night, I'm like, if I end up not paying attention and cause somebody to miss a light, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Look, I mean, she just doesn't care about her own, no one, It's wild. It's so strange and she's a serial killer. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know. These are all things we know. It still just hits you all the time where you're like, still dumbfounded that somebody can be just so vile, No, Colby is not going to testify. But he loves me more. Right. Don't you love that? I know. I got to come up with something good. I need some kind of Dancing with the Stars thing, right? Mr. and Mrs. Man-Tits, Dancing with the Stars. Jeez. She's just gross. Absolutely gross. But I'm just looking to see. Who else have I seen here? There's somebody that I recognize from somewhere, but I'm not sure where. What news channel? I don't know. I can't think of who she is. Maybe I will, but Lauren's here, Nate's here. Gigi from, what is it? Oh my God. Crimes, Lies, Alibi, something like that. She falls, she kind of live more. Yeah, that's right. She is a devil. I don't know if I'm missing anything. move closer to Lauren. Yeah, Lauren is sitting right behind me, a couple seats over behind me. Let me see. Nate's on the other side. I'm sitting behind prosecution, which there's nobody there supporting Lori. There's nobody. So it's just get as many people in, or as many as can fit. You know what? So what happened, what they did, all the family goes in a separate room or a different door, and they go in first, and they're in there, and then they bring the media in, and then they have the people that, you know, just for the gallery, I can't think, onlookers, I don't know what you call us, but I was in a good position there. So we were sitting there, there's like 4 rows, and they have media and 2 rows and then 2. And literally people were like trying to get in on it. It was weird. But they let 1 row go, and then I was in the 2nd row. And I was almost the last person in the 2nd row, and all of a sudden the cop is like, hey, set no more 2nd row, and stopped right at me. And I was like, oh, I'm going to be so pissed. I go, well, the 2nd row's already in there. It's not me and this 2 other people. But we got in, no problem. I don't know if everybody that was standing up got in. I can't really tell. But, I don't know. And they said that they kind of recognize you when you come back at lunch. You just go back to the same seat you had. So that's what I hear is going on. Oh, wow. What did I do there? Yikes. Get yourself moving. So I'm going to go in so I can use the restroom really quick. Got myself some cookies and my wearable blanket. I think it's going to shed on me, so I'm going to look like ass. But I was so cold in there, I was literally losing it. It was a freezing. So I had to have it. I was hoping I could find, I walked to a Fry's and a CVS. I thought maybe I could get like a little sweat jacket or something. But this has a hood. It's just like really thick and stuff, but that's okay. I'm gonna have a cigarette. Before I get back in there. So, I got on the 2nd level of parking. That was pretty good. Last time I came, I think I was on the 4th. I had to just keep going up and up. Found a spot right out of the gate here, so that part was good. So mostly it's all pretty good. Other than a disgusting, evil person in there. Can you see the waist belt thing? No, you can't. You cannot see that. She has a jacket, like a blazer on. I can't see. I wish I had a better view. I'm having a hard time seeing like the witness desk. I can see all the places where they're putting up like the pictures and stuff that we don't get to see on TV. There's probably 4 monitors in there. And then like a great big huge projection screen. They were showing, you guys could probably see it on TV, the text messages. So it was nothing graphic. But, so I don't know what's going to happen. The friend, and then I don't know who's next. Do you guys know who's next? Has anyone said? It was kind of emotional, Mama. It was. I'm not gonna lie, I cried. It's just sad. That's his sister. He loves her, you know. He wants to. For whatever that's worth. Yeah. Yeah, I have about, not quite 15, a little more than 15 minutes, I think, to get back. And I'm in my car right now. I walked down the street and got something warm. And I'm going to try to eat a cookie. I didn't eat anything before I left home. So I've been hungry in there. But I was too afraid to waste any time. I wanted to get down here and not miss out, you know? So Colby looks really good, though. He does. He looks really good. He's so tall. He's really tall. And you could totally tell, like, Rex only came in whenever Adam came to testify, and then he left as soon as when Adam left, you could tell he was upset, and Rex left with him. So that was sweet. I know. Hey, Frazzled. I know, Justice Jane. I wish somebody was here with me. I said, I want a friend. Mr. Snotty said, well, I'll come down there with you for a little while. I said, I'm fine. I'm a big girl. At least I was here the other day and I knew exactly where to come. That's good, because the other hearing I went to was in on a whole nother street, another building. So at least I knew right where to go. That part was helpful. But, okay, I'm going to get in there because I don't want to... can you imagine if I'm late? That would be me, right? Because I told you guys last week I went into the wrong... sat down in the wrong courtroom. Like, nothing's familiar here. My daughter's like, you should have just left. I'm like, no, I found out where to go when I got to the right place. But, no, court hadn't started yet, so I didn't disrupt anybody. But, okay, I'm going to go, guys. I'll be back on tonight. Just say a prayer for the family, for everyone, and just say prayers for these people. It's so sad. But, yeah, I'm not sure what time, because I don't know about traffic and everything when I get out of here. I'm not even sure what's going to happen. So, all right, I'm going to end this. I'm not sure how. Yes, very much. I don't know how to end this, but I'm going to end it. I'm going to turn the vehicle off and get out of here. All right. Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Bye. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes.